Something that has been on my mind recently is which movie has LEGO sets that released the earliest? Like, which is the biggest gap between when the LEGO sets officially released and the release of the movie? I'll be judging by US-wide release dates of a film and official LEGO shop release dates of the sets. I know this topic is something nobody else has probably thought about, but I don't know, I really like looking into stuff like this. Starting off the list is the Multiverse of Madness release. The LEGO set of the Gargantos Showdown released the 1st of January 2022, and the movie released May 6, 2022, which makes it 4 months and 5 days. The Batman movie almost made this list, where in the United States, the sets released the 1st of November 2021, and the movie released the 4th of March 2022, so it was beat by Multiverse of Madness by 2 days. And Shang-Chi beats Multiverse of Madness by 2 days, where that had a 26th of April LEGO set release, and was released in theaters September 3rd, 2021, with a 4-month and 7-day gap between sets and the movie release. Now, these two movies were kind of affected by the pandemic, where the Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness movie was supposed to release March 25th, 2022, but shifted to that May release date. And at some point in 2020, it was announced that Shang-Chi was going to release May 7th, 2021. That was later pushed back to July 9th, 2021, and then finally pushed back to that September release date. And next is the single set based off of the 2018 Aquaman movie from the DCEU. The LEGO set released at Shop at Home in LEGO stores August 1st, 2018, and the movie was released December 21st, 2018. So that's a 4-month and 20-day gap. And while it was pre-pandemic, this is another case of shifted release dates. The movie was originally slated to release July 27th, 2018, then it moved to October 5th, 2018, then finally that December release date. So if a studio decides to change a release date, then the LEGO set usually doesn't get pushed back, but it's possible. The Thor Ragnarok sets had a 5-month and 2-day gap, where the sets released on Shop at Home and LEGO stores the 1st of June 2017. 5 months later, the movie released in theaters on November 3rd, 2017. And this is one a lot of people forgot, but the Anakin Jedi Starfighter from 2008 was released January 1st, 2008, while the Clone Wars movie it's based on was released August 15th, 2008. And that's a 7-month and 14-day difference. Next is Wonder Woman 84, and that single set was released the 27th of April 2020 at LEGO Shop at Home, and the movie released the 25th of December 2020. So while the Anakin Jedi Starfighter was 7 months and 14 days, this is 7 months and 28 days. So 14-day win with the Wonder Woman 84 set. And a lot of people forget there's a Ghostbusters Afterlife set. It's not that the set itself is forgettable, rather it's a sly tie-in with the Ecto-1 quote-unquote creator expert vehicle. This has a rusted design that mimics the Ecto-1 from Afterlife, and I'm glad LEGO went with stickers to capture this Afterlife design, because I'm sure a lot of people didn't want that rusted design and wanted the original style. But yeah, this Ghostbusters Ecto-1 set was released the 15th of November 2020, and Ghostbusters Afterlife released the 19th of November 2021. That's a 12-month and 4-day gap. It was another case of the movie mixing up the release schedule because of the pandemic. You see, the Afterlife movie was supposed to release in July 10th, 2020, and then it was pushed back to March 5th, 2021. So I guess LEGO was like, okay, maybe we'll just drop this November 2020. But then the studio pushed the movie to be released June 11th, 2021, then pushed it to be released November 11th, 2021, and then finally set a release date of November 19th, 2021. And even the instructions included failed to keep up, where, yeah, that screenshot says 2020, and again, the movie was released November 2021. And sure, there was promotional material that showed this shot, but those were released in 2019, so no, it's not based off of like the trailer showing this in 2020. And the third biggest gap beats the Ghostbusters Afterlife one just by 8 days. These are the Hobbit Desolation of Smaug 2012 sets. The box of these have the only time where they actually acknowledge that these sets released a bit too early, where with the release of the Unexpected Journey sets on the 1st of December 2012, LEGO released 2 Desolation of Smaug sets with the Mirkwood Spiders and Barrel Escape sets. Now the situation here is also kind of different from all the other ones on this list, because there were just supposed to be 2 Peter Jackson Hobbit movies, and it was a later edition close to the release date where the studio decided to split it into 3 movies. So the material of the Mirkwood Spiders and Barrel Escape were supposed to be in the Unexpected Journey movie, but when the studio decided, hey, let's make it 3 movies, those scenes became a part of the Desolation of Smaug movie. The Desolation of Smaug movie released the 13th of December 2013 in the United States, meaning it just beat the gap of the Ghostbusters Afterlife LEGO set and movie with 1 year and 12 days. And the second biggest gap of these sets released too early is the Black Widow movie set. Between the release of the helicopter Black Widow movie set and the actual Black Widow movie, there was a 16-month gap. 1 year and 4 months. This set was released the 1st of March 2020, and the movie released July 9th, 2021. You see, this movie was supposed to release May 1st, 2020 originally, but during the COVID-19 pandemic, in March 2020, Disney removed the film from its release schedule. Then they pushed it back in September 2020 to May 7th, 2021, then in March 2021 announced a final shift to July 9th, 2021, resulting in such a huge gap between the LEGO set and the film itself. But this gap is topped by one movie, which is number 1 on the list. Minions: The Rise of Gru. You see 2 LEGO sets for this movie, the brick-built Minions and their lair, and the Unstoppable Bike Chase were released the 27th of April 2020. That's because the movie was supposed to release July 3rd, 2020, but was then postponed to July 2nd, 2021, and then finally postponed to July 1st, 2022. That means these 2 sets had nearly a 27-month gap between the release of the movie and the sets themselves. Now, what LEGO did was these sets came and went off the shelves. They were actually kind of popular for the movie not being released, and then LEGO re-released the sets around 2022 to have another production wave. Now, there are 3 extra sets for this movie that were released in some parts of Europe in 2020, but the United States and Canada didn't get these sets in 2020, and rather got these on the 26th of April 2021, which was when LEGO released brickheads for the movie worldwide. Like, LEGO was trying to hit that July 2021 release date, but again, the movie got delayed again. And even in July 2021, they released this accessory pack. And that was the last Minions set we ever saw, because I think LEGO was just like, screw it, we're done. We don't want to keep trying to hit this release date. And like I said, they just re-released the stock of all of these older sets for 2022 once they disappeared from shelves for a little bit. Anyways, that's all I got. I hope I didn't miss any gaps between LEGO sets and their movie releases, but if I did, let me know in the comments below. Please show some support for the channel and click that subscribe button. I got some lists coming out. This was just written in between other lists that are bigger that I'm working on. And that's it for now. I'll see you later. Peace out. Bye.